Roll up. You watching Fire Alarm. It's your boy Script.
And your boy Cool.
And we got a real special guest for you with a special strand.
Yes.
Hey, I appreciate it. Shout out to the Fire Alarm. You know, people having me on here.
Smoking exotics, doing burnouts in my whip high. And she gon' probably crave you lame, cause my bitch hot. You swear you gassed up, really, but your click not. And dummy fake fast around me, I tell you kick rocks, yeah. You know my style's on fire, you know my swag gon' fleek. You say you like the glow, I'm like Yeezy on my feet. I don't even play nice, I'm like why you play tripe? And I'm always still in love, I thought this was a bank heist. You say I'm acting cold, we don't rock the same mics. You think I'm flexing on my fit, and I just say slight. They want me evil, dark and mean, I can't stay nice. She wanna know my style, we match, I smack the same night. Yeah, hot boxing gas, I got the streets blazing. And I can't even do that girl, cause I'm like she's basic. I caught the Beamers and the Porsches, cause the team's racing. Hella papers back to back, I be mean facing, yeah. Cause all my stuff is different, all in different.
Okay. Hey, the motherfucker smell on that shit is amazing. You know, I got a chance to, I did a little sneak peek before the, you know what I'm saying, podcast. It got a crazy, like ice cream taste, you know what I'm saying, like, what I want to say, pineapple ice cream type taste to that shit. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's fruity as hell.
You know what I'm saying? Fruity as hell, this shit dope.
Great breakdown, great breakdown too.
So go ahead and introduce yourself and let them know what your Instagram is.
Oh, my Instagram is Tezedy.
Scoot back.
Oh, my bad. Sure.
Yeah, you good.
But hold on, my Instagram is Tezedy, Tezedy, and hold on, follow goddamn what I was saying. Oh yeah, follow my YouTube. Same thing, Tezedy, and yeah, shouts out.
Dope, hell yeah. What about you?
Oh yeah. What else? I make music, I rap. Shouts out Nico, he's a producer. I mean, we in the studio with him right now. I'll just say to check out the music I make. I'll just say I don't even know what type of music I make. Do I make trap music? What would y'all say I make?
Man, I would say you were definitely in your own lane.
Free spirited.
That's what I love about you know the energy in Charlotte right now. You know, everybody's trying to find their own way and their unique lane, and it's so dope how they find it and they groove in it. You know, that's what you're doing right now. So definitely, I feel like don't ever put in, try to put a label on your shit. Let everybody else put a label on your shit.
That's why I asked. I was like, because you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How long you been doing music?
Dope. How long have I been doing music? I've been doing music, I would say, for, seriously, I guess since 2019. I just started just dropping stuff on Spinrilla. And you know what I mean? But I was from Spinrilla before. Now Spinrilla got got down, it's over with because I guess I got some copyright and a whole bunch of stuff. So Spinrilla is no longer a thing. But shouts out, and I started putting my stuff out on Spotify, and then I put my stuff out on SoundCloud. First SoundCloud, first, and then I started dropping videos on YouTube, and it just kept going, And so yeah.
That's dope. Mm-hmm. Like, what are some of your influences and shit? Like, what made you want to pick up a mic or pick up a pen or whatever, however you do it? You might not even write.
Sheesh. I just, really just because I just be hearing everybody else, when I used to just grow up, you just hear somebody snap up some bars, you'd be like, yo, that's fire. And anytime you're in like high school, a lot of times everybody be rapping. You just be like, hey, if you if you just if you keep flowing with it and you're good, just keep going. And and so I just
That's an interesting answer because that's kind of what made me get into music. Cause I seen at 8 years old how my cousins, same age, commanded all that attention. I was like, wow, I want to learn how to do that. and that was my love for music right there. It was crazy. So we got this little crazy thing on Fire Alarm. You know what I'm saying? We hit you with the quick fire drill.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Michael Jordan or LeBron, who to go?
Yes, sir.
I gotta say Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Why?
Why Michael Jordan? I would say Michael Jordan's the GOAT, just because I'm into fashion and everything. Michael Jordan. I mean, LeBron has his own shoes, but most people be wearing Jordans. also, I mean, how many rings does LeBron have versus Jordan? I mean, I don't know people. I know that's a hot take.
Yeah,
We're not, you know.
that's really interesting.
So,
Oh my
You know what I'm
God.
saying? And I'm gonna let you weigh in. I'm gonna go ahead and let you introduce yourself
Yeah.
and
Who you got with
get
you,
your
man?
Instagram, and I'm gonna let you weigh in on that question.
Well, Instagram is Cavbeatz. That's CAVBEATZ. And I've been a producer since I was like 12. You know what I'm saying? Like, It started from middle school for me beating on the table with pencils and like pens. Like I remember I was in school, I'm making beats in the classroom with the pencils, making a mess on the desk.
Right.
And it was like, yeah, like when the bell rang for it's time to go on the bus, it was
Make
like
sure
you
you
got to come
clean
back
up.
and clean up all the desks. Like I had to scrape underneath the desk and everything. Like,
Wow.
I was getting in trouble, yeah. And then like my friend, he discovered Fruity Loops back then.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I think it was like Fruity Loops 9 he was using at the time. And like I was like, yo, you can make beats on this? I always wanted to learn how to make beats. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I don't know if you remember a game on PS2, it's called Music Generator. Yeah, like that's where it started. Like I'm just looping different songs together, just like, you know, making my own little twist to them. So like that's where it really started for real. So yeah, like once I got Fruity Loops, it was a wrap. Like I wasn't doing no more homework. Like as soon as I went home, it was
Straight
music. Like I'm not doing no homework. Like for real. So I just stuck with it, and like I'm still doing it to this day. So yeah, it's like something I always wanted to do. So.
That's
This,
dope. That's dope.
It's like my dream to do music, so I
Right.
don't stop it. You know,
So,
I gotta keep going.
Michael Jordan,
Bro, I was laughing because
LeBron.
we was just talking about this at work, and now this question resurfaced. It's like, oh my god.
Let's go ahead and hear your input, bro.
It just never leaves. It never leaves. I'll say Jordan too, cause like growing up, like I'm just saying, like growing up, like this.
I ain't say nothing, man.
you with the GOAT.
Listen, like growing up, like my parents had VHS tapes, like recording the games of Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And like I just used to always be inspired to like, you know, watch Jordan and just follow his clothing line. Well, not clothing line, but his shoes and everything.
Right.
So it's just like I got a soft spot for like Michael Jordan.
Okay, I got a question. Any of y'all athletes?
Yeah, I used to play
Yes.
basketball.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just run track.
Stop it.
And I used
Yeah, I
to
played
shoot.
soccer and like I did boxing and shit.
Oh, okay.
Stop
I play baseball.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Alright,
I was really
alright.
too good that I quit.
Nah.
Oh,
No doubt. So yeah, my brother, go ahead and introduce
Hell
yourself.
yeah, yo, I'm Gio. I go by, well, my name is really Giovanni, but you know everybody calls me Gio and shit. Yeah, Instagram yo is x6iovanni. Yeah, I do his videos and shit though. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hell yeah. But nah, yeah, with the music shit though, like I don't know. I had a bunch of friends in Jersey that made music and shit like that. I don't know. I play guitar too. You know what I mean? And like you know, I met T out here in North Carolina. You know what I mean? And we just been like, you know what I mean? Just doing this shit, yeah, for real.
So how long you been doing music?
Yeah, just, you know. Yeah. It's not. We kind of basically like a group, to be honest. Like, you know what I mean? We didn't even like. We didn't even plan nothing.
So how long
Like,
is
everything just like kind of click. You know what I mean?
Like how long y'all, you know what I'm saying, jail like that? How long this been?
Well, I mean, I've known him since high
Yeah,
school.
they known each other for a
You know what I'm
minute.
saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
so we kind of got history. So,
Yeah.
but
I
you
mean,
wasn't making
I think
music.
I've known him for like 5 years, probably.
Not
Now.
like that.
Probably
Like
more.
that.
I don't know. But yeah.
Okay.
Yo,
Yeah.
we want to know, are you coming out with an acoustic album?
Oh, I'm dead, right? Yeah. Nah, I don't know. I mean, I've been trying to like, he's trying to like record some of my shit, you know? what I mean? So I might do that. Yeah, like some of his shit. Yeah.
No cap, he actually got. I remember the beginning of this year, Gio was buns.
Nah, because I haven't played it in a
But
minute.
now,
Yeah.
Gio can actually, you'll be like, damn, this person could, like, you know, you'll give him some money to play.
Right,
Like,
right,
I'd be
right.
like, yo,
Yeah, because
you're
I haven't
actually
played
good.
guitar in a little minute, you know what I mean? So now, like, you know what I mean? Just been trying to get it back and shit like that, you know what I mean? I still got it, you know? It's like muscle memory, to be honest.
Right. So how long you been recording videos?
I used to skate back then in Jersey, New York, same shit, you know what I mean? But now, yeah, I used to do like skateboarding videos and shit like that, you know? And then he put me on, he's like, yo, you should do music videos. And I'm like, you know, I should. And then we did it, yeah, fuck it. And we doing it now still, so.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we about to drop though, so yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. So Michael Jordan or LeBron?
Nah, I'm gonna go with Jordan. He the OG, yeah.
You
I never had no Jordans, but fuck it, Jordan though.
Unanimous. So let's get back to the cannabis. So what you prefer, a sativa or indica?
You know what? Overall,
Sativa.
I just
Sativa.
Sativa. Overall, I prefer a indica because I like the shell. I like to be shell.
Yeah, you
I like to be
lay
in the
back,
couch.
yeah,
In the couch.
Sit back, yeah, I feel you on
But
that.
there's some sativas that actually are actually like really good. Like green crack, that's sativa that actually be like having you like shell.
Yeah.
Right. Like pina colada, this is like a sativa.
Right, that it still had you, that body had to have you laid back shell. Yeah, I
Especially
feel
with
you.
that wax.
I definitely like this
No,
taste on
that's
that
a fact.
on that pina colada.
That wax
taste
blunt
is
was crazy.
Right.
And yeah, that wax
Yeah.
blunt was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So what you prefer, the leaf or paper?
I prefer the leaf, just because papers are really good, but I don't know. I just like the head off of a leaf. But I'll say if you can roll a paper really good, you know, I smoke that too though. But like, you know what I mean? Like if somebody can roll a paper, it has to be really good though, because you know what I mean.
That's dope.
What about you?
First I'm saying sativa, all day sativa.
Yeah.
And I got my reasons, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, I make beats. I
Right,
like
so
to be
the
up.
creativity and you need to
Right.
be function, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I
you
need
need
to
the
be
creativity, you know what I'm saying, vibe though.
Right,
Yeah,
you know
so
what I'm
I feel
saying?
you.
So like if I
As a
smoke
creator.
indica, I'm over here like, nah, like I gotta go to bed. Man, getting intense sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just prefer sativa. And what was the next question? I
A
forgot.
paper, a leaf.
Oh, papers all day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Word.
papers, like I don't even know how to roll a leaf, so
Word.
yeah, word.
What?
Would you just started smoking?
Nah, I actually started smoking when I graduated high school. Like, I ain't never smoked in high school.
Oh, how old are you?
I was 27.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when I was 18, that's when I started smoking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
So
papers
G,
all
what
day.
about you?
Shit, I smoke weed. I smoke really both, really, to be honest.
Right.
But I'll pick indica though for sure, yo. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I like feeling shell.
Right.
Feel like stuck, you know what I mean?
Like
Yeah.
feeling stuck
in the couch. You know
Right.
what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I can
Half
function, I
retarded.
can function both. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, for real.
Yeah. It's another thing we like to ask. Is it like a certain rule that you just have to go by, like smoking with you or being in a session with you? Is it like a law that, man, if you violate this law, I might not smoke with you again? I have to
Yeah, there are a couple of things where I do not. I've never been asked that question before.
He was ready. He was prepared. He said,
Right.
Yeah. Let me look at my phone.
Facts.
No, but facts though. If somebody's rolling up a leaf with me, right,
Uh-huh.
and then they add some like grabber to it or like whatever, I'm like, nah, I can't never smoke with you again.
Right.
If somebody's rolling up some of my weed and they don't like use the stuff that you like you know like they break down like a whole bunch of weed and then like just roll up like a little bit, I'm like, you should have used it.
Oh, weed, right.
Yeah, I know you're wasting the buds almost, but like I'm like it's not too bad, but I'll be like kind of like that.
Yeah, I feel that's like a rule. You be like, man, come on, bro, don't do that shit again, man.
Yeah. And what else? I guess almost that's it. I guess.
Okay. Y'all got any rules?
Nah, like probably like lipping it, you know, like motherfuckers
don't
with
wet
the
the
blunt.
blunt.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers with the blunt. Nah,
Right. I hate that shit.
Nah,
The
for
syrup
sure.
lip.
Yeah.
Mhm. You get that shit be stuck to your lip.
Right.
Another
Don't
man
let it
DNA is crazy.
Well, I don't know about me. If I roll a paper, it's puff pass. You know, everybody got to smoke equal. You know what I'm saying? So if you hit it more than twice, I'm like, yeah, you selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Oh,
I gotta
okay,
sleep with
okay.
one eye open when I
That's
smoke.
what we do. Right.
Talking to the man that ain't passed the blunt since he had it on the interview. I got footage.
Hey, but look, you got footage of me. Hey, but look, pause. Look, it's footage of me asking for the lighter. I promise. I was asking for the lighter this whole time. I swear I was. I couldn't smoke. I couldn't smoke.
Chief Keef.
We have it on film.
Oh, and
Well, yeah, let me
Yes,
get
sir.
it.
documented. No doubt.
Yeah, I'm off.
So let's talk a little bit about this pina colada. You know, I definitely gotta hear your rating on it. What you would give it out of, you know, on a 10. First on the smell.
On the smell,
Yeah.
I'm a pretty picky person. So,
Now, hold on. This is another thing I want to get into before. What do you prefer, like, in the weed, before we even get to your ratings? Like, what do you prefer? Like, what do you look for in a good weed?
When I
And a
look for
10?
like 1 to 10,
Yeah.
alright, you gotta look for, if you try and get a 10, like good, like top shelf,
Yeah.
you know, like I would say it definitely gotta smell. It has to have the smell. It has to have the touch, like, you know, you break them down. It has to have, some weeds are dense, some weeds are fluffy, some weeds are like, so like, you know what I mean? But if a weed is dense, you know, it's gonna be, but the breakdown's still gonna be like that smooth, like good breakdown.
Definitely got you.
You know what I mean? And but you know when you break it down, some gas versus some when you break. Yeah, I mean it's not. You know what I mean? Some
Right.
like, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So, but
Oh yeah, it's a definitely difference between, you know what I'm saying, weed and Zoc.
right.
Facts.
Yeah, the color,
Yeah.
I would say it has plays a part, I guess too.
What you prefer?
What I prefer,
Like the color
Do you
wise.
prefer like deep purples or like a bright frosty green, or, you know, what catches your eye?
I mean, it depends on how the weed look, the frost on it, really. Like a weed could be completely purple. Like I have a picture of something like all purple. It look like it's Photoshop, but you know what I mean. But it smells like some regular weed. Like just because the weed, you know what I mean, Granddaddy Perp, for example, that's a sativa.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like people think that when they smoke some like purple weed, they'll get like stupid dumb shells. But, like it's really just a calm weed that just makes
Body
everything
high,
smooth.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah. I would say just like overall, just how like that weed that like from that strain, how it's like, you know, how it looks.
Oh, okay. And you already said that you like to be in the couch, so I definitely know that's how you want it to make you feel. Okay, so now we can get back into the pina colada and the smell on that.
All right. The smell is good. I would have to give the smell on pina colada. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean? Out of 10, I would give it like a solid 8.5.
Okay.
It's really good. I really like it. I'll get it again. But I would say it's a very sweet smelling weed. But I kind of like that weed that has like that gas smell.
Like a
this-
funky,
yeah,
musty
like a-
smell.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the weed, the aroma of the weed kind of like impacts like how the taste, how you smoke it, like
Yes.
how it all like it's gonna be
Definitely.
smooth or not.
Correct.
So yeah.
So what would you give the smell
Pina colada, I would say it's a solid 8.
on? Okay.
I like it. I like the way it smokes. I like the way it smells. Like, you know what I'm saying? It hits all the right spots. So I give it a solid 8.
What about you, G?
No, yeah, this shit fire. I ain't gonna lie. It smells good, sweet. It smells sweet, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like it burns slow too, low key. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Like,
yeah, that backwood went
It's
around
hella,
for
it's
a
hella
minute
like,
though.
it's hella
Yeah.
like frosty. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like that shit definitely like got
So the smell on the scale?
scale probably like a good 8.5 for sure. It's
Okay.
okay.
So what about you, boo? What you give it?
I give it a. Let me see it one more time.
Yeah, I was about to pass it around and shit.
I knew he was gonna say that, man. He couldn't just rate it. No, he smelt it 10 times already. He just couldn't. Had to do that.
Yeah.
Hey,
I give it a.
It's a good smell.
I feel you.
No, I give it a 8. Yeah,
For sure.
I give it a 8. Yeah.
For sure.
And see me,
I like it. I like
I kind of go for taste a lot and smell. So I love fruity shit. So I give it a 9 out of 10 because I love fruity smelling weed and shit.
You know, I love fruity
Yeah.
smelling weeds too. But like, wait, random question. Y'all obviously y'all like, you know, the weed podcast. So
Right.
like, have you smoked cereal milk?
Hell yeah.
So wait, what would you say cereal milk? Would you say that's like a skunky smell, or would y'all say?
Nah,
like
that's a real strong fruity smell with a, you know what I'm saying, with a real funk undertone. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, it's like a mixture, right?
Yeah.
It's like a mixture.
I love it. I love,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I love that strain. That's one of my favorite strains right there.
Me too.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. So overall, what would you rate the pina colada?
Overall,
Yeah, on the scale of 10. Yeah.
all
And see, we talking about just Zaz. We're not talking about like you know what I'm saying, Mexican brick weed being one. We talking about only on the scale of Zod.
Only on
Right.
the good weed scale.
Right.
Like when I smell this weed reminds me of this other weed called like pink rose and like champagne and like what else weed like this remind me of like weeds like that. So I mean I like those, but I would definitely give this weed overall like taste, breakdown, smoke, burn, how I smoke, like I'll give it a solid 8.7.
Okay.
Facts. I'll have to be honest.
All right, I thought 8.5. I
Think
was like,
okay.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's on the Zod scale. So
Yeah.
that's great to me.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all ever had a passion fruit?
No, I never had.
Bro, that weed is the most beautifulest weed I've ever seen, bro. I've been smoking since I was 12. But like I don't know, like bro,
We
that's
finna get into that in a minute. So what you would rate
the pina colada.
yeah.
I rated like 8.5. Yeah.
Okay. What you give it?
I give it an 8.5.
Right.
I'll give it an 8.
Overall,
No, I'll give it an 8. 8.
Yeah.
I give it an 8.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Dope.
like.
Not, but
I
yo,
like it. I give it an 8.5 too. I like
Right?
this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
It'll
give it-
definitely be like a go-to. It's something I feel like I could function on and create.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely feel you on that. So yeah, how long you been smoking? When you start smoking, and what's like a crazy weed story you done had and shit?
Damn, crazy weed story. I guess the first the first time I smoked, I was like 12. Yeah, like I just turned 12, and like my first time smoking, I was smoking by the skate park, and like I got caught too. First time smoking, first time getting caught, like for real.
Damn.
Right, but it was alright though, cause they let us go and shit after.
That's
But you
what's
know what I
up.
mean. But yeah,
What
I guess
about-
that's it. Yeah.
What about you?
Crazy. Well, I've been smoking since, like, I think I said it earlier, since I was 18 when I graduated high school. And I was with my prom date, because, you know, we was just chilling. We was at the mall. And then she was in my car, and I'm driving. She was like, I wonder how you would act if you was smoking. I was like, okay, we'll get some weed then. Like, let's smoke. And I trust you. So she got some weed. We put up at JCSU. Some nigga came, gave us some
Right.
weed. I ain't know what it was. I was like, damn, that was my first time ever being like in the car.
And the
You know what I'm saying?
transaction.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, bro, so this how it work? It's that easy? I'm like, all right, cool. So she rolled up, and then, like, she smoked, and I'm like, all right, cool. And then she passed it to me, and then I hit it. But, like, I ain't hit it, though. Like, I just puffed it, and it was, like, still in my mouth. Like, I ain't inhale it. And then I just exhaled. I'm like, I don't feel nothing. She was like, nah, you gotta smoke, like, you gotta inhale.
Mm-hmm.
So then she was like, yeah, just hit it, and I'll tell you when to stop. I'm just pulling, bro. I'm pulling that bitch. I'm pulling. She's like, all right. I'm like, what you mean, all right? You supposed to be told me to stop. So, like, I had, like, a whole bunch of smoke in my lungs, and I just remember coughing so much. I coughed for, like, a good, like, 5 minutes. But once I got back to, like, reality, like, I was so high, like, I was stupid high. Like, yo, like, I was really high. I'm like, yo,
For sure.
I can't hit this no more. It's too strong.
Yeah, you
Well,
a stomp.
For sure. What about you?
Yeah, like, yeah.
What about you? When you start smoking, and
What
like
about-
your first time smoking, what you smoke out of?
Snap. Like, all my friends smoked, but, like, I never really smoked. And then after that, like, one day, cause I was working, like, at Dairy Queen. Like, it's like a Dairy Queen and Bojangles. And, like, the same thing. So, like, I was working at, Bojangles, but, like, when I got Bojangles, I just went to Dairy Queen. It was, like, right beside, like, and the whole thing is, like, beside each other. So that's why I just went over. It's not a thing anymore. But the whole life, I went over there, and then, like, over there was, like, this person called, like, Andrew and Sheen. He called him Sheen the Fiend. And he was the plug, no cap. And so, goddamn, like, I was still in school. And goddamn, Sean was still in school. Damn, I just name dropped, but it's okay. Goddamn, Sean was still in school. Everybody named Sean, you know what I mean? So basically, goddamn, like I was like, yo, Sean, like, goddamn. I'm like, yo, what's up? He was like, goddamn, I be seeing you smoking, goddamn, in the cooler. I'm like, what's up with that? He was like, yeah, you trying to smoke? I was like, shit, fuck it, why not? And he was like, you smoked before? I'm like, all my friends smoke, so I was like, fuck it. And after that, you know what I mean? Because we at work. I'm like, I'm on the clock smoking. So I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm getting paid. So I'm like, so we go in the cooler, with my friend Andrew, he used to goddamn bring like a bong, and we used to goddamn just be smoking Dairy Queen's cooler. And so like,
So he just smoked out a bomb the first time.
that's how it was. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh, you was stoned then.
Bro,
Your
yeah.
first time out of a bomb?
Yeah.
Yes, bro. I came around the corner and this girl wanted to dip cone. We all just bust out laughing.
That's what's up. Man, y'all got any shout outs before we wrap this up?
Shouts out Nico.
Superhero Lino.
You already
Yes,
know.
sir.
Shouts out Nico Lino. Shouts out Angel. You already know. For always rolling some amazing blunts and always getting fresh. Shouts out Gio and Justin for always goddamn, always cooking up with me, being there. And shouts out for y'all for even having me on the pod.
No doubt.
Shouts out, yeah.
Blessing, man.
For sure. Y'all got any shouts out?
Hell no. Shouts out Tezedy. Shouts out everybody in this room. And shouts out everybody for watching. Fuck it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, shout out to y'all, man. We appreciate y'all
Yes,
time.
sir.
Definitely shout out to motherfucking Pina Colada for the motherfucking great vibes.
Yes, sir.
And Fire Alarms out.
We're gonna do this again.
Hell yeah.